rather than being a survival challenge in the wild. They are more like competing in fishing. Every time, a big fish can be caught. This really made those fishing buddies cry with envy. The most exaggerated thing is that someone has stockpiled quite a lot of meat, but still insisted on catching fish. Expand the advantages further. Do you all think he can win the bonus? The challenge has reached the 19th day. Bennett didn't expect that someone would visit it late at night. On closer inspection, it should be a mink. It's a pity that hunting is not allowed locally. Otherwise, I would have rushed up just now. This mink is not afraid of people at all. Instead, it's closer to Bent. If this is bitten by accident, it would be bad if one were infected with malaria. Hurry up and drive the mink away to avoid being upset. Bent was worried that it would come every day later. No matter how much food is stockpiled here, it won't be enough to eat. Jacob is about to go outside to release the flood. So beautiful under the night sky. Do you feel that everything you do is particularly smooth and enjoyable? The scenery is beautiful indeed. It's just too cold outside. They have stayed here for 20 days. Bennett protected the fish very well last night. In order to prevent the mink from coming to harass again, I can only eat more with tears in my eyes. Seal the lid better, then store it in an ice pack. Tie it up again with a rope. This can be eaten. She directly washed her hair upside down. Since Jesse finished making the bed, the quality of his sleep has been rising sharply. The temperature is still quite low now. Try to collect as much firewood as possible and take it back. It feels so good to have fire to keep warm. Bennett was already quite annoyed when he was harassed by minks. I never expected that the wood here would bring bad news again. These are not the berries she hoarded. Obviously, some animals have taken this place as their own. It would be fine if it were a small animal. I'm just afraid that large animals will also come to join the fun. Bent thought this was a gift from heaven. Whether one eats or not, one has to face animal harassment. It's better to cheer up the stomach first. Collect these first. If I can have a little every day. My mood is also quite good. Jacob was fed up with lying on the ground. I'm going to make a bed to make myself more comfortable. He tried before as well, but I wasn't in good health at that time. I feel tired as soon as I bend down. Now it is supplemented by food. It feels much better. First, nail the branches into the ground. Then stack the other materials together. Don't be fooled by its seemingly simple appearance. The trimming process was really tiring. It was dealt with there almost the entire afternoon. Bennett originally intended to collect more firewood, but the sound of minks around was heard. She knew and ran over to look for food again. Now I can only look around and have a look. That mink wasn't afraid at all in front of the camera. Then try to drive it out. The effect is not very good. Instead, it made the mink excited. It's been a battle of wits all day long. The problem is that one can neither hit nor scold. It really frustrated Bent. Jesse fetched some water to clean it up a little. It's been a long time since I've felt this comfortable. He still didn't forget to pick up the mirror and have a look. Sure enough, even in the wild, one should be refined. The water has already turned into other colors. He was still thinking of finding something to make tea. Bennett couldn't catch minks. The only option is to take out the food first. Its unrestrained appearance completely enraged people. Put the food directly into the fish cage. Catch the mink as soon as it gets in. The idea is quite good, and the problem is not blind either. Such a big shovel is waiting there. Even so, I couldn't resist going in to smell it. Bent was just about to go forward and tidy up. Unexpectedly, the mink directly bit open a hole. Good grief. I didn't catch anything. He even made himself extremely angry. Now it can only be placed on a tree to be slightly safer. Jesse began to lie down and rest again. His strategy is to minimize consumption as much as possible. Make sure every piece of fat is used where it counts. I like sleeping outside when I'm at home. Feel the changes of the weather in nature. One's own children also like such a life. The days at home were very warm and happy. It was the first time that he had been apart from his family for such a long time. I ask myself every day when I stop, how will they get along at home? What should be done if there's a problem? My mood began to feel down. Now, one can only hide in the shelter to rest. Hope we can reunite in our dreams. Jacob is still making beds. This is much more difficult than imagined. Almost everyone needs to be trimmed manually. It's really impossible to be less patient. After a day's efforts, finally, the bed was made. The cushion was laid with deerskin. It must be very comfortable to lie on it. Ben was disgusted by the mink. I dare not sleep too soundly at night. I've been waiting there for the mink to come in. The challenge has reached the 21st day. Jacob went out for a walk before dawn. He still quite likes the environment here. It means enduring hunger and cold every day. It's really a bit discouraging. Jesse was fed up with the wind outside. Sleeping that was not comfortable at all. Snow also began to fall. The challenging environment is getting worse and worse. Seize the time to optimize and upgrade the shelter. The main problem lies with this one. It's bad enough to let the wind in, I didn't expect the sound produced to be so loud. It really affects the quality of sleep too much. It was improved through Jesse's efforts. The sound of vibration has decreased significantly. There is no need to worry about being woken up in the middle of the night anymore. The mood is extremely good. Reward yourself with a whole piece of fish. Bennett didn't notice the mink coming last night. I slept so comfortably. Prepare something to eat first to replenish energy. If it weren't that mink's problem, the food wouldn't be in such a mess either. I really don't understand why it is so bad. Rather come to steal food than hunt in person. There's a piece of fish missing here for no reason. Good grief. I have no idea how it was stolen. I didn't feel any movement at all last night. Bente was so angry that he could only eat more fish roe. As the weather gets colder and colder, it is particularly troublesome to light a fire every day. Either the material is hard to burn or the fingers are frozen stiff. Making a fire every day is also quite tormenting. Jesse didn't think of it. There will be animals that want to crawl in as guests. Fortunately, I have upgraded the shelter. It's not that easy to get in. Jacob's stomach had been growling with hunger long ago. I'm planning to find some fish to eat by the stream. For safety's sake, the gentleman was very angry by the shore, even if one accidentally falls into the water. He can also avoid hypothermia after getting ashore. Keep breaking the ice layer with a wooden stick. My luck isn't very good today. The existence of fish has never been discovered. Jesse didn't have a very good rest. Sleeping bags are not as warm as before. Once I have free time, I really want to go back and be with my family. One must find something to do for oneself. The wind was very strong at night. It was so noisy that I couldn't even fall asleep. Get some old people into their ears. It plays a slight role in isolation. Go nearby and see if there are any better options. Jacob has been looking for a long time, but hasn't found any fish. My mood was quite low. He didn't expect that he wouldn't come for just 2 days. All the food vanished at once. I'm a little worried about the days ahead. The body is getting weaker day by day. I really want to go back and stay with my girlfriend. Would you eat whatever you want then? How could it be as uncomfortable as it is now? Every day, I don't have enough to eat or sleep. It would be strange if my mood could get better. Bennett doesn't like these shoes very much. Thinking of laying the ground ahead. Why can't we just take off our shoes and walk inside? Jesse took the emergency gauze to make tea bags. This can relax the mind and improve the mood. A lot of the materials collected before haven't been used yet. He was thinking about how to make his life better. I don't want to be wasted like this. Apart from being a little homesick, Jesse is getting more and more adapted to the environment here. Jacob has little food left in his stock. I plan to have something to eat every day to maintain my health. I don't know how many contestants are left either. Why hasn't it ended yet? I don't believe anyone can live a better life here than him. Hope it ends soon and I can go back to be with my girlfriend. The challenge has reached the 22nd day. It began to rain again. It caused the smell in Jesse's shelter to be extremely bad. It feels like living in a cesspool. The most outrageous thing is that there are even minks coming in to steal food like this. Fortunately, it was placed relatively high. Only in this way can the food be prevented from being ruined. I didn't really want to deal with it at first. It's just that the mink can't get the meat and urinates randomly here. The shelter is really a bit uncomfortable. It would be best if mink could be roasted to suppress the flavor. Jacob's mood is not very good. Today is the day for the physical examination again. My weight was a bit dangerous last time. I'm worried that I'll be forcibly persuaded to leave this time. Jesse was in the mood to set it up there. The inspection can be carried out here shortly. He thinks this is quite good. It won't make the atmosphere so oppressive. Soon, people from the program team came to check. Bennett didn't wake up until he heard the sound. This inspection is the same as usual. It mainly depends on body weight and cardiopulmonary function. She has only lost 2 pounds, but is already very healthy. Jacob lost 6 pounds directly. However, it is still within the safe range. Jesse looks the healthiest. I never expected to lose 2 pounds in one day. If this goes on, he will be the most likely to be sent away. One must collect more food to eat. The contestants all miss their families very much. Asked many times how many people are left on the field. The doctor always smiles but says nothing every time. After a simple inspection and communication, the contestants are all in good mental condition. If the food problem can be solved, it doesn't matter to stay for another month. Jesse still felt a little sad. I've been working so hard myself, but still it's impossible to keep the weight stable. More time has to be spent on fishing. Strive to catch food every day. It just seems that there is something wrong with one's mental state. Jacob misses his girlfriend more and more. He knew that this was not conducive to the challenge. But what way is there to get rid of the longing? The challenge has reached the 23rd day. Jesse is going to eat more fish every day. One can't let the weight drop so exaggeratedly any longer. There isn't much food hoarded either. If there is no income anymore later, I can't hold on for too long either. Anyway, let's go fishing and have a look first. In fact, things that everyone doesn't know. Most of the scenes of the contestants have been cut. They do a lot of things every day. It's not about lying down from day to night. The road here is not very easy to walk on. Don't you think there will be a problem? The inside of the shoes is probably completely soaked through. My fingers are extremely cold now. Jacob finally attacked the little fish. Just put it directly into the pot to boil. Although there isn't much meat on it, but it's still better than drinking water. Before coming here, I referred to the equipment of quite a few players. Learn through repeated observation. A detailed and reliable plan has been made. I originally thought the challenge wasn't that difficult. As long as one can endure hunger in the early stage, that's fine. It was only after I came here that I understood. No matter how much food one eats, it cannot stop the longing. Not to mention that he can't even have enough to eat now. The mental state is even worse. Bennett hasn't caught any fish for 6 days either. The stockpiled food is also not much left. I'm just afraid that after eating it, there won't be any new supplements yet. The mood was quite bad. Jesse is wearing a little too few trousers today. It feels chilly down there, but he has good luck today. It didn't take long before a fish was caught. The mood is extremely good. I thought it was just one. Unexpectedly, another fish came up. What day on earth is it today? He caught 3 fish within half an hour, shouting excitedly there. It feels like Jesse has a good chance of winning the bonus. Jacob was not willing to be outdone either. I knocked on the ice everywhere and finally found fish. Although there is water inside the shoes now. But being able to catch such big fish, everything is worth it. There are still fish waiting over the fishing net. The harvest today was quite rich. Only Bente failed to catch it. It seems that her good days are coming to an end. I could only return to the camp to rest, physically and mentally exhausted. On the way back, I unexpectedly found birch mushroom. Take this to make water and drink. The taste is similar to coffee. The trace elements contained inside. It can restore some energy to the body. She would rather not catch any fish than have this water to drink. I'm in an extremely good mood now. Try to collect as many as possible and take them back for storage. I was almost moved to tears. Jesse is checking the inventory here. I used to cry poor in front of the camera every day. I didn't expect there to be a pile of meat here. Sure enough, a man's mouth is a liar. Not a single punctuation mark can be trusted. The resin here is a good thing. It can not only be used to treat wounds, it can also be eaten like chewing gum. As for the taste, don't ask anymore. It can only be said that there is a kind of natural fragrance. Jesse's expression became more and more strange the more he chewed. Suddenly, I saw a reindeer passing by. It's a pity that the program team doesn't allow waiting for bows and arrows. Otherwise, I would have rushed over to hunt long ago. Jacob began to enjoy the grilled fish. It was considered stable for him. Just wait for the others to be unable to hold on and go home first. The challenge has reached the 24th day. Ben can't even catch fish with a fishing net now. I really can't think of any way to fill my stomach. She felt that she was forcing herself to go home. I have been in a state of failure recently. No matter how optimistic she is still affected. Every time the fishing rod is cast, the fishing line gets caught. If there are no unexpected circumstances, something unexpected is coming. Bennett didn't expect that even fishing would be so unlucky. Fish meat is definitely not something to be expected today. We can only eat some tree bark nearby. Remember to choose the tender ones that can be scraped off. This will be a little easier to swallow after being cooked. Jesse starts eating from this old piece of meat. Don't get tired of it after leaving it for a while. The taste is getting more and more flavorful. He also prepared crispy fish bones. It tastes just like French fries. It's crispy when you take a bite. As a wilderness survival coach, he has eaten many interesting ingredients. I dare not say that all the flavors are delicious, but it must have the unique fragrance of nature. Jesse prefers fresh insects. It has a creamy aroma when eaten. I'm sure I'll be delicious with these fish bones. There's a little less food for him here. Jacob found berries to eat. This sweet and delicious thing. You really can't get tired of it no matter how much you eat it. Sugar can make the brain work faster. It is very helpful for the upcoming challenges. Jesse even crawled all the way over to eat, afraid of missing anything to eat. Berries are good, but eating too many is not good either, especially when they have poor stomachs and intestines. It's very easy to have a bloated stomach and become even weaker instead. Jacob understood all the reasoning, but he just kept eating. Jesse has already eaten his fill over there. The mood is extremely good. Are there any other animals fertilizing here? Anyway, he really didn't taste it. The only thing Ben can eat now is this bark. These just smell okay. When it's cooked, you'll know how outrageous it is. It can be said to have no flavor at all, and it will also increase the burden on the stomach and intestines. Hope you don't fall down after eating. Now you can take the bark and boil it. It will probably take about 3 more hours. Jesse thinks the biggest problem now I just miss my family very much and want to go home. If it can't be suppressed, it's no use eating as much as you like. I hope I can hold on for a few more days. The challenge has reached the 25th day. Bent rewards himself with a cup of coffee. It's no wonder it's a special edition for the wild. It just tastes good. I highly recommend everyone to come and have a taste with my real name. Jesse has been trying to cheer himself up. It's too boring to lie in a shelter. It's still necessary to walk around outside. I'm really curious how he keeps so energetic. Quite a few bones were found on the road. It's a pity that there is no meat on it. Otherwise, it's not bad to take it back and boil it, although it is not known what animal did it. But he wasn't panicked at all. What's more, they even started playing in front of the camera. The mental state is indeed better than before. Originally, Bent just wanted to come and take a chance. I never expected to catch a big fish. While dealing with it, she was thinking about what to do next. Divide the fish into as many sections as possible. This way, one can hold on for a few more days. Not to mention that there is bark that can be eaten. There's really a chance to make it to the end. Who do you think has a chance to win the bonus? Let's wait and see together.